As you think about automation in the industrial context, you have to think about plants, people, and processes. And that is where AI and automation in the industrial context is very, very important. In terms of plants, these are assets, and you have to look at asset productivity, what is the reliability of the assets, what is the uptime of the assets, that's very important. Second is productivity and efficiency, and then about optimization. Are you using them exactly for the best outputs and so on? AI and automation is really now changing the game as to how you improve the plant reliability, the efficiency, and also the optimization in terms of use of assets. There are many examples on that. Of course, software is a big enabler. The AI capability is a big enabler in making these decisions in real time. As you go to people, it's even more important to think in terms of the world where there is a significant shortage in labor across the world. There are very experienced operators that are either old or retiring over a period of time, and you're not getting the same amount of input in terms of new people coming in as field operations, because younger people now have more options in terms of where they could look at employment. And therefore, it's very important to think about productivity, not just in terms of how you can do more with less, but also how do you plug in the lack of expertise that is increasingly hitting many of the industrial sectors.
إذا ما تخبرنا ببعض الأمثلة عن الدور الذي يلعبه الذكاء الاصطناعي في قطاع الطاقة.
If I just look at just the 2025 projections, it is estimated that at least just the shortages in labor could be roughly about 500,000 people in terms of where the shortages of labor could be. And you can add up very different types of labor. It is experienced operators, but also in the front lines. And you have to bring that deficiency. So that's where the AI or augmented capability can really come in. The second aspect then is how do you make a 2-year experienced operator operate like a 30-year expert in an industry? Because AI allows you to take that expertise and bring that into the front. And I'll give you a very simple example. Let's say you have an operator who's not that experienced in an industrial plant. This operator starts seeing a vibration in a certain unit, doesn't know what to do with that vibration, and has to now reach out to somebody. You will need to shut the plant down. There is a process to then figure it out. And then there is an expert who may or may not be available immediately. What AI can do is very quickly provide a digital assistant to this frontline operator and be able to quickly tell this person, hey, this has happened before in maybe 20 other situations, and in most cases, the problem was this particular bearing inside this machine. That's likely to be the issue. Now, if that is the issue, then you have a defined mechanism and a process to go and correct that. It really helps that operator increase plant uptime, improve the productivity. You actually enable that person to do a lot more, and the process is simplified because the person has a first point of contact. So that is where I was saying that there is a real opportunity with automation.
طبعا الذكاء الاصطناعي يتطلب طاقة كبيرة، من أين يمكن إنتاجها؟ هل بالغاز الطبيعي؟ بالحديث عن الغاز الطبيعي أيضا هناك أنتم استكملتم الاستحواذ على أعمال تكنولوجيا ومعدات معالجة الغاز الطبيعي في شركة Air Products. كيف ستنعكس ذلك على شركة هانيويل؟
Maybe there were two questions inside there, and let me separate the two questions. Honeywell's acquisition of the LNG portfolio from Air Products is really adding to Honeywell's broader strategy and capability in LNG. We already had a very significant capability due to our UOP business in the design of the technology. Now we will also have the liquefaction capability with the LNG acquisition. AI definitely needs a lot more data center capacity, and therefore data centers will need a lot more energy to drive it forward. I would think about the energy transition simply in three ways. There is a green electron, there's a green molecule, and there is energy transition. The green electron is really the use of renewables. A lot more solar and wind capability is coming in online. But there again, you'll need a lot of battery capability for both demand and supply management, which is where we play significantly to aid the green electron. The green molecule is better usage and creation of materials. and also carbon capture technologies and ability to use more efficient forms of energy. That is where LNG also comes in, because LNG is going to be a very big part of the energy transition. Gas is a very big driver in the bridge that you will have from a traditional high carbon intensity energy versus the absolute green electron. Honeywell primarily operates in the green molecule and energy efficiency. I spoke earlier about the green molecule a little bit. Let me speak a bit about energy efficiency. At the end of the day, the fastest thing we can do to help the planet is to reduce the amount of energy we use today in running day-to-day tasks, in running our buildings, in running our plants. And that saving is an immediate add back into the planet. That is where Honeywell is very good, both on the building automation side and the industrial automation side. With the use of the right kind of hardware and software, we are able to capture a lot of the energy that may be wasted today, or reduce the energy that is required to do the current tasks. A simple example I would take is maybe an airport. An airport is continuously on 24/7. And if you are able to find the right kind of patterns in the usage of energy inside an airport, there could be significant savings in an airport. You can also do that for a data center. So we talked about data centers using a lot more energy, but I think that the right usage of cooling techniques and also the right building management techniques can really change the energy footprint of a data center. It reduce the energy footprint of a data center. So we go vertical by vertical, take an airport, take a hospital, take a data center, and truly define how you can optimize the energy usage in a building. Same thing can be done for industrial plants.